Hello friends, welcome back once again in the video lecture series of data communication and networking. Its subject code is 1618502. Today I am going to teach you second unit. Its name is transmission media, and under this transmission media I am trying to giving you the concept of modulation part 1. This is my name and designation. So let's start with the video. So before discussing a lot of facts in videos, let us take what are the important contents I am going to teach you in this video. So first of all, I will teach you about modulation, then I will teach you about analog modulation methods, and after that I will teach you about digital modulation methods. Then I will strictly tell you about modulator, then about demodulator, and I will just give you a brief summary of what are the important modulation techniques, although all these modulation technique is not important for you. And after that I will give you the summary that whatever I have taught you in this uh, video, and I will also provide you some good reference. So let's start about modulation. So modulation is the process of varying one or more property of periodic waveform, which is also known as carrier signal. So what is a carrier signal? Uh, Carrier signal is a one of the modulation type which is having so many periodic waveforms, right? And with modulation signal, it is typically contain the information to be transmitted. That means carrier signal is responsible to take the information from one place to another place by modulation. Most of the radio system in 20th century using this type of modulation, that is known as FM, that is frequency modulation or amplitude modulation for radio broadcast. Modulation is the process of gradually changing the sound property. Basically, modulation is used for changing the properties of sound in order to reproduce a sense of good audio recording. Basically it involves source signal, right, which is also known as modulator, and control another signal which is also known as carrier, and through the variety of sound effect and method for synthesis. See, basically modulation is used to enhance the audio quality, and it was basically used in sound system, right? Modulator is a device which performs the modulation, and demodulator is just inverse of modulation. A modem is normally modulator and demodulator, means there is a device which can perform both the operations. Okay, some more important points. What is the aim of modulation? The aim of modulation is to transfer the analog baseband or low pass signal. Baseband is the information. For example, audio signal or TV signals over an analog band channel at different frequency. That means we generally pass audio signals and TV signals on which one? On analog band pass channel, right? Okay. Second type of modulation is known as digital modulation. I will just give you a quite brief about the types of modulation. So in digital modulation, a digital bit stream is communicating over analog transmission channel. Okay, for example, public switch telephone network. If you are talking about telephone network system, in that digital modulation is widely used, and its range is 300 to 3400 megahertz only, right? These two types of modulation, that is analog and digital modulation, basically facilitates the FDM. What is FDM? That is a frequency division multiplexing, where several low pass information signals are transferred. See, modulation is used whenever if we are having the information of low signal or low frequency, so they can also be able to transmit from source to destination. This is the main aim of the modulation. The aim of the digital baseband modulation methods are line encoding, line coding, which is used to transfer a digital bits over a baseband channel, right? Okay, some more modulation techniques are there. That is known as pulse modulation technique. It is used to transfer the narrowband analog signals, right? So there are several types of modulation technique and modulation types. So let us discuss all these things in through this neat and clean diagram. So this is a modulation. Modulation can be subdivided into two parts, that is analog modulation and digital modulation. Analog modulation generally takes the analog signals and it with the carrier signals. Digital modulation takes the digital data, digital information along with the carrier signals. Analog modulation can be classified into three categories: amplitude modulation, frequency modulation, and phase modulation. Similarly, digital modulation is also are having three types, that is amplitude shift keying. It is also known as ASK, that is ASK. Next one is the frequency shift keying, which is also known as FSK, and last one is your phase shift keying, right? Okay, fine. So let's talk about first of all analog modulation methods. So basically it is your low frequency message signal which can be treated as stop, may be carried out with AM or FM. What is AM? Amplitude modulation. And what is FM? That is your frequency modulation. Okay, the carrier frequency is modulated by 1000 hertz in a sinusoidal. What is sinusoidal? The sine curve is known as sinusoidal. The modulation index has been adjusted to 2.4. Whenever we are having the carrier signal of 1000 hertz, at that time its index must be shifted to 2.4. In analog modulation, the modulation is applied continuously in response to the analog information signals. That means in analog signals, analog modulation, this type of modulation is only used for carrying the information which is analog in nature. So what are the important techniques that included in such type of analog modulation techniques are, see, this is also known as AM, that is amplitude modulation first. Second one is your double sideband modulation, it is also known as DSB. हालांकि ये सारी चीज़ें आप लोगों को डेप्थ में नहीं पढ़नी, बट आप लोगों को इस चीज़ की जानकारी होनी चाहिए. दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव कवर्ड ऑल दिस टॉपिक फ्रॉम several resources. Next one is your double sideband modulation with carrier, that is known as DSB-WC, right? It is basically used in amplitude modulation radio broadcasting band, right? Okay. Next one is your double-sided suppressed carrier transmission, which is also known as DSB-SC. Next one is your double sideband reduced carrier transmission. It is used to reduce the carrier transmission, right? It is also known as DSB-RC. Next one is your single sideband modulation with carrier. It is also known as SSB-WC. Single sideband modulation, suppressed carrier modulation, is also known as SSB-SC. So these are the different analog modulation technique. At least you should know all these types, nothing more than that. That's why I am not teaching all these things in much detail. So some more analog modulation techniques are there, that is very important. That is VSB. What is VSB? Vesicle sideband modulation, which is also known as VSB AM. AM is for amplitude modulation. Quadrature amplitude modulation, right? In subsequent phase you will see that amplitude FSK, ASK, when it will be added with PSK, it will give you QAM, that is your quadrature. So next one about
analog modulation. That is three types of modulation we will cover in this. First is known as frequency modulation. Next one is known as phase modulation, and last one is known as your uh, transpositional modulation. Actually, in analog modulation, we are having one angle modulation also. So, what are all these? Let's watch one by one. So here the frequency of the carrier signal is varied in the accordance with the instantaneous amplitude of the modulating signal. That means if the amplitude of modulating signal will vary, so definitely it will cause the reaction on carrier signal, right? So its frequency will be also varied as proportionately to your amplitude, instantaneous amplitude of the modulation signal. Phase modulation. Phase modulation means what? Phase shift is here. The phase shift of carrier is varied according with the instantaneous amplitude of the modulating signal. Means in phase modulation, carrier सिग्नल का फेज शिफ्ट चेंज होगा, राइट? जबकि एफएम में क्या होता है कि हमारा फ्रीक्वेंसी चेंज होता है, करेक्ट? नेक्स्ट वन इज योर ट्रांसपोजिशनल मॉड्यूलेशन. In this modulation, the waveform inflection, uh, the waveform inflection is modified, resulting in the signal where each quarter cycle of transpose in the modulation process, right? So these are some basic modulation technique in analog. Okay, TM is, that is your transpositional modulation, is a pseudo analog modulation, that is also known as your amplitude modulation, right? So this is the best example of your analog modulation method with the diagram. This is the carrier, this is the modulating signal, and this is the modulated signal, right? So in according to the modulating signal, the carrier signal will change. The carrier signal will behave according to the this modulating signal only. And finally, after clubbing all these things, what is the actual modulated signal will be goes in this way, in this diagram, that is in the blue line. Okay. So let's talk about next, digital modulation method. What do you mean by digital modulation method? So this type of modulation method is modulating by the discrete signal, right? The analog carrier signal is modulated by digital means discrete signal. In this method, it can be considered as digital to analog conversion and corresponding to demodulation or detection as analog to digital conversion. So digital modulation means we are converting digital data to analog one, right? And what do you mean by demodulation? Demodulation means inverse of this modulation. That is, again, it will convert into analog to digital conversion. The changes in carrier signal are chosen from a finite number of, say, M alternative method, where M is denoted the modulation alphabet. So what does it means? Whatever the changes occur in the carrier signal, they will be chosen from the number of modulating alphabets. So semantically, they are of having 4 baud and 8 bit per second data link, which is containing the arbitrarily choosing value. So for this type of modulating alphabet, we are using 4 baud rate, right? And with the speed of 8 bits per second of data. In a simple example, just take a simple example. A telephone line is designed for, according to one definition of digital signal, the modulating signal is a digital signal, right? So the telephone line, whatever we are using, is a very good example of your modulating a digital signal. So according to another definition, modulation is the form of digital to analog conversion. As I have already told you earlier, it would be considered as digital modulation scheme in form of digital transmission. What do you mean by digital transmission? When the digital data is being transmitted through the carrier signal, that is known as your digital transmission, which is also synonymous to the data transmission, right? Okay. So this is the good example of your digital modulation method. In this method, here we have taken 0, it is 1, it is again 0, it is again 1, it is again 0. So this is the digital data which has to be sent from one place to another place, right? So before sending the data, it has to be modulated. So modulation is doing in this way, right? And for this modulation, we can have so many shift keys: frequency shift keys, amplitude shift keys, phase shift key, or amplitude and phase shift key both. That is your QAM, quadrature amplitude modulation. So in frequency, the curve will go in this direction. That is, for 0 it will be bigger one, and for 1 it will be slower one. For 0 it will be bigger one, for 1 it will be slower one, like this. Okay. In amplitude, for 0 it will be, the curve will be small, and for 1 it will be large. Again for 0 it will be small, for this it will be large, and so on. Okay. But in phase shifting, there is no much difference in 0 or 1. The curve will go as it is. But the thing is that what is going to happen, uh, after the completion of one interval, the curve will slightly distort. That will uh, indicates that the bits are changing, right? And phase और frequency sorry, amplitude और phase को मिला करके जो हमारा जो दोनों को कंबाइन करके जो आएगा, that is known as composite signal जो बनेगा, उसका जो behavior होगा कुछ इस तरीके से होगा, right? So next talk about modulator. So let's talk about modulator. So what is a modulator? Modulator is a device which performs the modulation, right? And demodulator is just inverse of modulation technique. It is device which performs demodulation. That is the inverse of modulation. Although हम लोग मॉडर्न को मॉडुलेशन और डीमॉडुलेशन को हम लोग एक जगह एक डिवाइस में हम लोग पिरो सकते हैं, जोड़ सकते हैं, जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं मॉडेम. मॉडेम में एमओ का मतलब होता है मॉड्यूलेटर और डीएम का मतलब होता है डीमॉड्यूलेटर, राइट? द एम ऑफ एनालॉग मॉड्यूलेशन इज टू ट्रांसफर एनालॉग बेसबैंड. एनालॉग बेसबैंड बेसिकली आपका लो पास सिग्नल होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल ऑडियो एंड टीवी सिग्नल. सी ऑडियो और टीवी सिग्नल जो भी हम यूज करते हैं वो हमारा जो होता है वो हमारा लो पास सिग्नल होता है. और इस लो पास सिग्नल की वजह से क्या होता है कि ये ऑडियो और टीवी सिग्नल्स हमारे डेस्टिनेशन तक नहीं पहुंच पाते हैं. इसीलिए हमें मॉड्यूलेशन की जरूरत पड़ती है, सो दैट कि एक कैरियर वेव या कैरियर सिग्नल इसके साथ सुपर इम्पोज होता है, जिसके वजह से ऑडियो सिग्नल और टीवी सिग्नल को अपने डेस्टिनेशन तक ये पहुंचता है. The aim of digital modulation is to transfer the digital bit stream over the analog transmission channel, for example public switch telephone network. अब अगर दूसरी बात अगर हम लोग करें पब्लिक स्विच टेलीफोन की बात करें तो दिस इज बेसिकली डिजिटल इन नेचर. सो इसमें भी जो मॉड्यूलेशन जो होता है उसके लिए हम लोग जो मॉड्यूलेशन की जो प्रक्रिया होती है उसको हम लोग डिजिटल मॉड्यूलेशन कहते हैं, राइट? और बेसिकली ये जो होता है वो आपको बैंड पास फिल्टर से ये होकर के गुजरता है, जिसका रेंज जो होता है वो 300 से 3400 हर्ट्ज के बीच में होता है, राइट? सो मॉड्यूलेटर का एक बेस्ट एग्जांपल हम लोग देख लेते हैं जो कि पहले हम लोग यूज करते थे. इसमें आपको देखेंगे बहुत सारे इसमें आपको कंपोनेंट्स मिल जाएंगे. जैसे ये है हमारा आरएफ आउटपुट लेवल एडजस्टर है जो कि आपका रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी को एडजस्ट करता है. ये आपका वीडियो लेवल एडजस्टमेंट है जो कि वीडियो को करता है. ये दूसरे कंट्रोल बटन्स हैं. ये आरएफ इनपुट है, दैट इज योर रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी. यहाँ से इनपुट होता है, यहाँ से भी रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी इनपुट होता है. ये वीडियो के लिए है. ये ऑडियो लेफ्ट के लिए, यानी कि ऑडियो यहाँ से बाहर जाएगा. ये सॉरी ऑडियो यहाँ से लेफ्ट कंट्रोल है, इसका ये राइट कंट्रोल है, और बेसिकली इसमें जो इनपुट लगता है वो 120 VAC का लगता है, राइट। यहाँ पे आपका क्या है, आपका डिजिटल डिस्प्ले यहाँ पे होता है। डिजिटल डिस्प्ले क्या होता है आपका, जो कि आपका डिजिटल क्लॉक को आपको बताता है। ये आपका सेट बटन है, दिस इज योर सेट बटन, और ये आपका ऑडियो लेवल को आपको एडजस्ट करता है। सो थोड़ा सा हम लोग डीमॉड्यूलेटर के बारे में भी जान लेते हैं। व्हाट इज डीमॉड्यूलेटर? It is used to extracting the original information from the carrier wave. Carrier wave जब destination के पास जब पहुंच जाता है हमारा इंफॉर्मेशन, तो ये डिमॉड्यूलेटर क्या काम करता है, कैरियर वेव से। मैंने एक बार याद है आप लोगों को बोला था घोड़ा और घुड़सवार, यानी घुड़सवार जो होता है उस घोड़े को वहां पे छोड़ देता है, यानी कि घोड़ा उस घुड़सवार को वहां पे छोड़ देता है और दोबारा वो वापस चला जाता है। सो दिस इज नोन एज योर demodulation. Basically, it is an electronic circuit that is used to recover the information content from the modulated carrier wave. Carrier wave के साथ जो information हमारा आता है, modulator का काम होता है कि वो carrier wave के साथ से अपना वो information को recover कर ले, right? तो modulators के बहुत सारे types हो सकते हैं, right? There are various types of modulators also. The signal output from modulator may be represent your sound, images, audio, video signals or binary data, right? So इस तरीके के output निकल सकते हैं, sound निकल सकता है as an output, image आ सकता है, video आ सकता है, या binary data आ सकता है। These terms are traditionally used in connection with the radio receivers. ये सारी की सारी जो चीजें हैं ये उस समय यूज होते थे जब रेडियो सुनते थे, रेडियो रिसीवर्स का हम लोग यूज करते थे। But many of these systems are used in many kinds of demodulators. Okay, fine. So demodulator का एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल यहाँ पे है कि हमारा ये मॉड्यूलेटेड सिग्नल आ रहा है, ये सेंटर एंड से रिसीवर एंड पे आया, रिसीवर एंड पे आने के बाद अब यहाँ पे ये क्या होगा, ये डीमॉड्यूलेट होगा। डीमॉड्यूलेट किससे होता है, डीमॉड्यूलेटर से होता है, राइट। इसको हम लोग डिटेक्टर भी कहते हैं। और इसमें से क्या करते हैं, तो ये इंफॉर्मेशन जो होता है इसमें से हम लोग इंफॉर्मेशन को निकाल लेते हैं, दैट इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ योर डीमॉड्यूलेटेड सिग्नल। ओके, तो चलते चलते थोड़ा सा देख लेते हैं कि व्हाट आर द लिस्ट ऑफ मॉड्यूलेशन टेक्निक। हालांकि इनमें से काफी चीजें आपके कोर्स में हैं, कुछ आपके कोर्स में नहीं भी हैं, लेकिन एक क्विक रिव्यू हम लोगों को पता होना चाहिए। सो फेज शिफ्ट कीइंग में कुछ चीजें हैं जो कि यूज होती हैं। फर्स्ट इज बाइनरी पीएसके, दैट इज बाइनरी फेज शिफ्ट कीइंग, राइट। Then it is also second one is your quadrature PSK, that is your QPSK. Next one is your 8 PSK, जिसको आपकी जो M की जो वैल्यू होती है वो 8 होती है, मॉड्यूलेटिंग अल्फाबेट होता है, M is your modulating alphabet. 16 PSK का मतलब होता है जो कि आपको मॉड्यूलेटिंग अल्फाबेट जो है वो 16 वैल्यू ले रहा है। डिफरेंशियल PSK होता है और डिफरेंशियल QSK होता है, राइट। Some more important are offset QPSK and pi QPSK. So out of these things only you have to study about two, that is binary and quadrature PSK, right? Okay, while talking about frequency shift keying, we are having so many varieties. First is your audio frequency shift keying, that is known as AFSK. We are also having multi-frequency shift keying, which is also known as MRE. MRE means M-type FSK or MFSK. Next one is your dual tone frequency, multi-frequency, which is also known as DTMF, right? Okay. Amplitude के कुछ examples हैं। Amplitude में एक होता है on-off keying. On-off keying को मतलब हम लोग कहते हैं double OK, right? And it is the most common ASK form, right? इसमें क्या चीजें होती है, MRE vestigial sideband modulation होता है। Next one is your quadrature amplitude modulation, right? It is the combination of ASK and PSK that I have already told you, right? It is used in your pulse modulation. Next one is your continuous phase modulation. It is also known as CPM. मेथड, इसमें तीन तरीके की यूज होते हैं। फर्स्ट होता है मिनिमम शिफ्ट कीइंग, जिसको एमएसके भी कहते हैं। नेक्स्ट होता है गॉसियन मिनिमम शिफ्ट कीइंग, जिसको जीएमएसके भी कहते हैं। एंड नेक्स्ट वन इज नोन एज कंटिन्यूअस फेज फ्रीक्वेंसी शिफ्ट कीइंग, जिसको हम लोग सीपीएफएसके भी कहते हैं। सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट summary in brief. So what is a modulation technique? मॉड्यूलेशन टेक्निक का यूज इसलिए होता था क्योंकि जो इंफॉर्मेशन होता था नॉर्मली वो हमारा लो फ्रीक्वेंसी का होता था, जिसकी वजह से वो सोर्स डेस्टिनेशन तक नहीं जा पाता था। सो फॉर दैट वन मोर सिग्नल इज बीन सुपर इम्पोज, दैट इज नोन एज कैरियर सिग्नल। ये इसके साथ सुपर इम्पोज होता था। इस प्रोसेस को हम लोगों ने कहा, क्या कहा, मॉड्यूलेशन कहा। Most of the radio system in 20th century use the frequency modulation, that is your FM। आप लोगों ने सुना होगा FM रेडियो, ये उसी का एक बहुत बढ़िया बढ़िया उदाहरण है जिसको हम लोग ब्रॉडकास्टिंग के लिए यूज करते थे उन दिनों। सो वन मोर थिंग इज दैट द एम ऑफ डिजिटल बेसबैंड मॉड्यूलेशन method is used as line coding. Line coding technique is basically used in digital modulation, right? Okay. The aim of pulse modulation method is to transfer narrowband analog signal. In digital modulation, an analog carrier signal is modulated by discrete signal. So डिजिटल मॉड्यूलेशन में हम लोग डिस्क्रीट सिग्नल को हम लोग ट्रांसफर करते हैं, जबकि एनालॉग मॉड्यूलेशन में हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल्स को हम लोग करते हैं। ठीक है, सो डिजिटल मॉड्यूलेशन मेथड्स कैन बी कंसीडर्ड एज digital to analog conversion, right? Please take note of that. Digital modulation means we are converting the digital to analog conversion, and demodulation is used for analog to digital conversion. So these are some reference books, URL and YouTube. You may go through all of them to excel your knowledge, and certainly you will get very good stuff if you visit so many websites, right? So thank you once again for listening this video, and thank you so much and have a nice day.